so in the winter we do get ready for winter cycling, try to encourage people to think about riding through the winter and show them how it's not that difficult and it can be a lot of fun and save money and all the same reasons why you ride a bike any other time of the year. You can just continue doing it through the winter. So use your lights when it's light out and dark and everything in between. Just run them all the time because you just want to call attention to yourself and get through all the distractions that people have now in their cars, and their phones. And so I just run my lights all the time. If you don't wipe the excess oil off, you do that just by get an old rag, and you want to wipe that off so that it's not all over the outside of the chain. You want that black stuff that comes off on the rag and not on your pants or getting all over your rim. So if that oil gets all over the rim, then you can lose your braking. Every lock is made of metal, and throughout the winter you'll get water in here, and then a series, you'll either get frozen icing up, or you'll get rusting, or a combination of both icing and rust, and then people will it'll be harder and harder to turn this, and then eventually they'll force it and they'll break the key, and then you got to get the lock cut, and then you're out another $20–30. A good way to prevent that is just to use the chain oil and just get regular. Every time you oil your chain, just put some oil in the keyhole and keep your lock working smoothly. The winter is really harsh on bikes. You get a lot of salt all over the bike and inside the bike where you can't even see. You can't really wash it off easily, so the salt's going to start to rust the bike pretty badly, and all the little components. So I recommend people don't use their really nice bike through the winter months, because by spring then the rust will be pretty bad on the outside, and it'll be bad on the inside where you can't even see and you can't tell what's going on. The university does a really good job keeping the pathways and the roads clear. Getting to the university is often the bigger challenge. Then once you're on campus, things are maintained really well. So it's a great place for winter cycling. About a little over a mile to get here. So I can ride a mile in anything, and if I have to, I'll get off and walk, and occasionally, sometimes I'll encounter big snow drifts and I just literally can't get through them, so I'll end up, I'll go really fast and hit them because it's kind of fun to see if I can get through them. But if I have to, I'll walk a while. I think I only walked once or twice last winter for, maybe